Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As always, we're gonna go ahead and check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As always, tonight we're gonna check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder re-release. Went ahead and picked it up, even though it's a rehash of one we already got. But figured why not? Let's see what it's all about, and see if it's even worth picking up versus the old one. So without further ado, let's go to crack it out the box and see what we got. All right, so we got old Shred Head in the box, and just taking a look at him real quick. So paint-wise, he looks pretty good. No real issues. Looks a little funky at the joint, but that might have just been for me playing or moving him around for a sec. A little funny right there as well. But the panel lining, I guess, or cartoon detail, whatever you want to call it, doesn't look too bad. Everywhere looks pretty good. No real major issues there around the figure. On the back side, the cape feels real good, but it feels like it's a little too much right here up front. But I mean, nothing you can't fix. Made of a soft material, all that good stuff. Head sculpt looks pretty good. You can see that. All right. Before we go over his articulation, we'll go ahead and, well, that came off. Let's go ahead and take his head off real quick. Take his head off so we can get that cape off real fast. Put his head back on. Let me just say that looks pretty funny without the crest on the helmet. All right. So, go ahead and, like I said, go over his articulation. His head can look down that far, up that far. You got the side to side. You got more side to side than you do up and down. Arms can not do a 360 due to the shoulder armor. Yeah, you ain't going no further than that. Back that further, because that's part of the scope. Can go out this far. You got bicep swivel. You got some bend at the shoulder itself. Then you got a double bend at his elbow. Hand can, move 360, and then you got in and out movement. Same on the other side. Oh, and literally just broke it. So that's the thing. Make sure y'all are careful. Y'all don't do that. So, but that ain't gonna stop nothing. We're gonna go ahead and keep going. That far up, you can go that far. If the shoulder was on there, but we can do a full 360 now. So just be aware of that. Can go out this far, back this far, and double bend at the elbow, and of course you got the hand swivel. And again, you got ab crunch. You're not getting too much out of it. You can bend that up far up and that far down, and then you got waist movement. Legs can only go out that far due to the diaper. Go back about that far. Don't want to push it too much further than that. Again, you got the double bend at the knee. And then, of course, you have the swivel at the calf. And then his foot articulates down, up, and side to side. Same on the other side. Kick up that far, back that far without the diaper getting in the way. Double bend at the knee. And again, you get the swivel at the calf, and then same at the foot. All right. Now that right there just hurt my little feelings. So we'll go ahead and put his cape back on real fast. Go on which way? All right, this way. All right, got that back on. And now he just looks really battle damaged. Don't have any glue to fix that, so that's gonna have to wait. Is what it is, people. It is what it is. So this does come with a lot of accessories. You get another head from that one episode. Can't remember the name of the episode, but I want to say they had to collect all 3 of these jewels, and all together they did basically like the Infinity Stones that you can control and rewarp matter and all that good stuff. You get that hat from that one episode of him cooking, or a cooking show, I think it was. I can't really remember. It's been some years since I've watched. And then you get your Oroku Saki head, unmasked shredder, whatever you want to call it. And he also does come with an assortment of hands. You get, of course, 2 gripping hands. You also get 2 open hands, and you also get 1 more grasping hand, I guess you could say. Kind of open, a little closed, all that good stuff. All right, I'm pretty sure that's to hold the one of the other accessories, the smaller accessories. He also does come with a little bit of cash, a floppy disk. If you're a younger member of our audience, yeah, this is what we used to save our stuff on. So, wasn't none of this cloud and stuff out there, and saving on little thumb drives, all that good stuff. You also got this necklace. Do not remember what episode that was from. You also get a picture of his mother from one episode. I can't remember, but yeah, Mrs. Oroku. You also get a book that does not open, I don't think. Nope, we're not going to try it. We've already broke our toy once. And then you have this gun. So when I first got it, and I pulled everything out, the gun came out, and this bottom piece, which is this, came off of it. So wasn't being rough with it, just looked like it didn't get any glue, so I'm gonna have to glue that together as well. Can't remember what this also came from, but yeah, that's another accessory. And of course, because it popped off, now this is another accessory. Battle Damage Shredder. That's what we're gonna call him, Battle Damage Shredder. Maybe I was being a little rough, but I don't think so. I just don't think it had a lot of glue on it. It's like the glue was only in this corner and not around the whole socket or whatnot, or the whole cavity, so I got a good fit. But we're gonna resolve that later on. We're just gonna have to go to the store and get some glue. Besides that, that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and set him here for a sec, because we're gonna bring in our old Krang and Shredder 2-pack. Shredder. Bring him in real fast. And yeah, that's a complete difference, day and night or whatnot. This one's a lot bigger than this one is. He's more hefty and more present. This one, being older or whatnot, he had the cuts on the side of the diaper, and this was a lot smaller, so you get a lot more articulation out of this one. This one's almost like, okay, yes, he's bigger and more presenting, but you took away other stuff from him to make him look this way, as far as you shouldn't have did the cuts on the side. Or maybe that's just what my personal opinion. colors are more vibrant on this one. This one's just, he's skinny, but I don't know. Has a little bit more articulation on this one. Now, that being said, ain't too much more about them. We're not gonna run down this whole accessory list. We might, take a couple pictures and put them up at the end. Other than that, we'll go ahead and get the final thoughts and call it for the. All right, so that's pretty much it for these two. Well, this one. Am I happy with it? No. This, I mean, yes, it's an updated. Yes, it looks more cartoon accurate, but and there he goes falling down. It's just lacking something. For paying, for a new shredder or whatnot. Yes, I love the size of it. It's a lot bigger than the original or the second release, I think. Whatever the one that came out with Crane. But I'm not happy with shoulder pauldron popping off. It just didn't have enough glue in there, more grip to it. And it has less articulation than this one. This one, even the toes articulated. Now, it's harder to stand, but it is what it is. You're not going to be happy on certain things. Like I said, this one, yes, it looks very cartoon accurate. It's just that little nitpick of the pauldron falling off and then the cape. If you're going to give me a new shredder and, you want to give me some more, just put some wire in the cape, just so I can get some more dynamic pulls at it. So I probably will look for a different cape to put on him. Hopefully I can find one. Maybe I'll look online somewhere and see if anybody's selling any of them. Other than that, not too much more. Just wish I had more articulation out of them. That's pretty much my only gripe, and the shoulder pauldron. But again, that could have been mine, Also, the accessory that wasn't glued in wasn't an issue. I'll just throw some glue on there and tack that in myself. But it just, if I knew all this was going to happen when I bought it, nope, I'd have stayed with this one. Plus, he doesn't come with a sword. I mean, at least give him a weapon, besides the, this was more of an accessory pack than anything for Shredder. So, can I tell you all, to go out there and pick him up? I surely will not. If you have this one already, stick with it. He's the go-to for right now. Maybe later on, and hopefully they do something with this abomination. Anyway, new and returning viewers, thank y'all for coming and spending some time with us while we talk toys. We're going to go ahead and call it. But please, like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, peace.